90, Led Zeppelin 3 from 1970. Probably the biggest hit off this album is Immigrant Song, which has seen a resurgence in popularity after being featured in the movies School of Rock and Thor Ragnarok. But it features a number of other decent tunes, including Bron-Y-Aur Stomp, Gallows Pole, and Tangerine. Number 89, Hotel California by Eagles from 1976. For me, this album is mostly about the title track, Hotel California, which is one of my all-time favorite songs from any genre, any artist, any era. Although there are a couple of other recognizable hits, such as Life in the Fast Lane and New Kid in Town.
Airplanes and hiding out in holes, waiting for the sunset to come. People go.
Number 88, Demon Days from the visually and musically unique group Gorillaz from 2005. This album contains Feel Good Inc., the mega hit that probably everyone has heard, but there's also some lesser known gems on this album like the Don't Get Lost in Heaven and Demon Days medley or Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head. Number 87, The Cars' self-titled debut album from 1978.
I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed.
Although The Cars haven't aged particularly well for me, this is definitely a band I liked a fair bit as a kid. Their kind of lighter, poppier rock sound made them very accessible to mainstream audiences. This album features hits such as Just What I Needed, You're All I've Got Tonight, Good Times Roll, and My Best Friend's Girl. Number 86, Hunky Dory by David Bowie from 1971. David Bowie's somebody I've come around to liking sort of later in life, and this album features 3 of my favorite songs by him, including Queen Bitch, Life on Mars, and Changes. '85, Revolver by the Beatles from 1966. The Beatles by this point are becoming a little more experimental both in instrumentation and in the subject matter of their songs, and as always to good effect.
Lived the man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. Your day breaks, your mind aches, you find that all her words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you.
Number 84, Grave Dancers Union by Soul Asylum from 1992. There was a brief stint in my early teens where the politically charged Black Gold was perhaps my favorite song.
See the crowd gather round, nothing attracts a crowd like the crowd. Black gold in a...
This album also contained the recognizable hits Runaway Train, Somebody to Shove, and Without a Trace.
Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Listen, lady, can you see? Maybe you will bury me if you were in a public eye.
83, Damn the Torpedoes by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from 1979. There's a simple, easy listening quality to Tom Petty's music. Maybe you're not blown away, but you're content to not change the station when he comes on.
Don't do me like that. Well, I love you, baby. Don't.
This album contains 4 recognizable hits in Here Comes My Girl, Even the Losers, Refugee, and Don't Do Me Like That. 82. Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magik by the Red Hot Chili Peppers from 1991. This album contains the excellent hits Give It Away and Under the Bridge, as well as Breaking a Girl and Power of Equality. And although it's not actually on this album, I'm also giving partial credit to Soul to Squeeze because it was recorded in the same year and it was on the B-sides of the singles releases for Give It Away and Under the Bridge.
I live in the city of angel, lonely as I am. Look at them go, look at them kick, makes you wonder how the other half lives.
Number 81, Kick by INXS from 1987. Another album that perhaps hasn't aged real well, but this album, which contains the hits New Sensation, Devil Inside, Never Tear Us Apart, and Need You Tonight, was an awfully big deal in the late 80s.
Live, baby, live. Now that the day is over, I was standing, you were there. She broke down and let me in.
80. Rumours by Fleetwood Mac from 1977. From a business standpoint, this is a juggernaut album that's, according to Wikipedia, still ranks 8th all-time in total copies sold globally. Recognizable hits from this album include Go Your Own Way, Don't Stop, Never Going Back Again, Dreams, and The Chain.
Never going back again. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
Number 79, Shake Your Moneymaker, the debut album from the Black Crowes in 1990. The sort of bluesy sound and hard-hitting vocals are something everybody in the early 90s became quickly familiar with after this hugely successful debut album. It featured 4 pretty big hits, including Hard to Handle, Jealous Again, She Talks to Angels, and Twice as Hard.
That ain't nothing but drugs, no love. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. There she talks to angels. They call her out by her name.
Number 78, 1984 by Van Halen from 1984. Panama, maybe my all-time favorite Van Halen song, is on this album, as well as the classic rock hits Jump, Hot for Teacher, and I'll Wait. It also has a somewhat iconic album cover. Number 77, 5150 by Van Halen from 1986. Although this album hasn't aged as well as some of Van Halen's earlier work, it's just so super loaded with some of their hits of that time period that it earns its spot here. This album includes the songs Dreams, Why Can't This Be Love, Best of Both Worlds, Love Walks In, and Good Enough.
Every time we touch, baby, just spread your wings and get higher, higher, straight up we'll climb. We'll get
Number 76, Weezer, the Green Album from 2001. This is the album that has Island in the Sun, which is possibly my all-time favorite Weezer song, as well as the thoroughly enjoyable Hash Pipe and Photograph.